Welcome to the Fit in 5, Evelyn Harper with Forever Fit, and we are doing our lower body. We're just going to get right into it. So starting with our wall sits, you are picking up your feet and coming down. I'm going to go ahead and start my watch because, it doesn't count unless you have it going on your watch. Ain't that the truth? All right, so I have decided, and this, by the way, this will all be a monkey see, monkey do. This exercise specifically is focusing on our quads. So the lower you go, the more you'll feel it. You can come up and it's a little bit lighter. If you feel that your feet are crammed up against the front of your shoe, then go ahead and walk your feet back. And that should help. But what I was saying is I'm switching things up a little bit here. So over the last, I think we're at like 16 videos now, which yay, 16 daily videos, but I missed 2 days. I was out of town thinking that I could keep up with it, and I was away in Charleston for like a little bachelorette party, and I could not keep up with it. Although I did go out of town this past weekend and I could keep up with it. So little victories. All right, let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Standing up, shaking it out a bit, and we're on to side lunges. So just coming down a little bit and coming up. You dictate how hard this is based on how low you go. That's obvious, well, not obvious, but it is going to make it harder. And you come up just halfway. That's probably the hardest version. Or keep it shallow. And just bend a little bit and up. So 2 things, let's talk more on this movement and then I'll come back to my story that I was saying. We spend a lot of time going forward, backwards, sitting, mostly going forward, but there are those times where you have to catch yourself or you're off balance, so you still need to work your side-to-side movements, and this being one of them. I called my mom, because I usually film these in increments of like 6 videos, and so I called her. I was like, what have been your favorite movements? What do you want to hone in on? Like legs, arms, core. She's more on the beginning levels of working out, I'd say. I think she would agree. But this whole daily series stemmed after she took my course. If you've watched a couple of these videos, it's like I beat a dead horse on it. That's a terrible expression. But I have really touched on the fact that I started these videos because of her, which is exciting for sure. But now I kind of want to shift it a bit. So bringing me back to my initial point of throw in like a series that I do, like every day, or I guess every other day when I do my strength training. By the way, if you didn't realize, switch to the other side. I do my strength training and I do 30-minute workout, and it starts with my legs and then core and then arms, and then I'll go back to whichever area I feel like I need to hone in on. So I'm going to start doing, when I film these 6 videos for the next 6 days, it'll be 3 and 3. And the level of difficulty will be portrayed in the color of the thumbnail of the video. And I'll also write it somewhere, so you don't have to think too much on the key. But that will just be a fun little, okay, pink is going to be like what I do versus, all right, we are going to finish this series off with doing the get-ups. So going back to what I was saying is green will continue to be like the beginner / all levels. And that isn't to say that like people who are super fit should ignore them, because a lot of times I'll throw in like 5 minutes of like upper body mobility, which I think is crucial to all levels of fitness. So I will be more vocal in, okay, this is a higher level, this is an entry level, this is for all levels type of thing. I've talked about these get-ups in previous videos, but I will do them in every leg workout. So it's time to get used to doing them, start loving them, because you will spend the rest of your life getting up out of chairs, getting off of couches, out of bed, and you need to build up the strength both in your quads. And honestly, I feel that in my glutes, my hamstrings, so behind my leg, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and core. You control the tempo here. And if it's too much with one leg, then you go to 2 legs. And the height of your chair, table, bench also dictates the challenge of the exercise. The higher it is, the easier it's going to be. The lower, the harder. All right, that is just about it. I hope you enjoyed this little Fit in 5 lower body workout. The next video I will record will be a little bit more challenging, so if you want to take a look at what all that involves, it is going to be the leg workout that I do basically every single time I strength train. So take a look at it. See you in the next video.